Hey, car nerds keep yelling ITB, STUTUTU. WTF are they talking about? And why are people deleting a cat? If you want your car to sound insane, here's the ultimate guide for every sound mod. You are watching Turbo Itchy. Let's start with turbo flutters, also known as compressor surge. Every nerd loves this sound. This cat must be nerdy too. You hear the sound when you lift off the gas and the air moves backwards through the turbo and intake where it came from. So instead of a fart, you get a burp, a sexy burp. To get the sound in a turbo car, you need to remove the blow-off valve or bypass valve. But before you go down this rabbit hole, here's a warning. Many online warriors argue that turbo flutters can shorten the lifespan of your turbo, especially the older style journal-bearing turbos. Some say it's harmless if it flutters as you lift off the gas, but if it flutters while you're accelerating, that's when you should take that burp to a mechanic. Fast. Want to play it safe while still having an awesome sound? Get blow-off valves. BOV is what you want if you are worried about turbo flutters damaging your engine. It blows out extra air, making that fun sound we all love. The downside, venting the air out means the turbo needs to build boost again, which adds turbo lag. Almost all turbo cars now come with a bypass valve, also known as a diverter valve, which quietly recirculates the air back into the intake. Great for efficiency, but it kills the solution? Install a BOV spacer to redirect some of that air back outside. It basically gives you BOV noises without replacing the whole system. A lot cheaper too. For these types of mod, you may need to tune your engine as it would get less air than it's expecting, which makes your car run rich. That's car lingo to say you are wasting fuel. Next up, anti-lag. And I don't mean paying for a faster internet connection. Driving with turbo lag is like gaming while you are on McDonald's free Wi-Fi. Anti-lag solves it by keeping your turbo spinning all the time. How? By turning your exhaust into a flamethrower. What does that mean for your car's sound? Machine gun pops and bangs. Extra fuel and air is ignited in the exhaust manifold, which keeps the turbo spinning and flames shooting. Unless you do any racing, this is overkill because you'll be replacing your turbos every other day. If you are one of Elon Musk's 14 kids, go for it. But poor normies like me will just make machine gun noises with our mouths instead. Still here? Hit that subscribe and let's keep making your car louder with the Nick's mods. Nick's awesome mod is called two-step. No, it's not a TikTok dance. Instead of having one rev limiter at the red line, you set a second limiter lower down to help you launch off the line with no wheel spin. This helps protect your car from over-revving. Great for drag racing and flexing on police at the stoplights. The side effect of it is that unburnt fuel gets into the exhaust, which causes flame-throwing pops and bangs, just like what you get from installing anti-lag. This same trick is also what burble tunes use. They ignite the extra fuel in the exhaust, which makes the crackle sound people love to tune their cars with. Your neighbors would love you. Nick's acronym, ITBs. No, it doesn't stand for I'm totally broke, though that's what you'll be after buying these. It means individual throttle body. Every cylinder gets its own voice. It's like going to a karaoke with your friends, but instead of having one mic, all your friends get their own mic to sing Golden. None of you know the lyrics, but you all scream your lunch out just like ITBs. ITBs are basically the rich kid mod for naturally aspirated cars. But what you get is power plus a sound so good you'll be revving at every stoplight just to hear it again. Next up, cold air intake. No, it doesn't make your AC cooler. A cold air intake replaces your stock air box with one that pulls in cooler, denser air. It sucks in more air than me trying to get a whiff walking past Victoria's Secret. What? More air means more power. But let's be real, most people don't buy it for the extra horses. They buy it for the sound. Buy a good one and it'll sound like an angry Hulk. A short ramp intake is another way to crank up your car's sound. It's usually cheaper and easier to squeeze into your engine bay. But the trade-off, it might be slurping up hot air instead of that nice cold boost. And if you're super broke, like instant ramen 3 meals a day broke, just toss a high-flow air filter into your stock intake. More airflow equals more noise. Simple, cheap, loud. Next up, headers. No, not the header you need to add to your 2,000-word essay that is due tomorrow. Oh shit. Headers collect the gas from your engine and send it down your exhaust. Modify this part and boom, more power and more noise. If you drive a Subaru or a modern 8.6, you can install an unequal length header. That will give you the iconic officer rumble sound. It sounds just like my heartbeats when my teacher asked me to explain the essay that ChatGPT wrote. Yeah, you suck too, Miss Morale. By this point, I should be showing off sponsored aftermarket parts. But I'm not, because you didn't hit subscribe. Help me afford some parts. Next mod that will make your car louder and angrier is exhaust. Duh. But did you know there are a lot of choices here? A steel exhaust will sound different from a titanium exhaust. Size matters. The bigger it is, the louder and more fun you'll have. 3 to 4 inches is usually good enough. Different exhaust types show how much of the system you're messing with. Axle back, cat back, T-back, turbo back. The more you change, the louder it will be. Taking out parts like the cat or muffler makes your exhaust way louder. Resonators help cut the annoying drone, so your ears don't suffer like when your girlfriend is telling you to stop gaming. A straight pipe means ripping out the entire exhaust and replacing it with one single pipe. No cats, no resonators, no mufflers, just raw, unfiltered noise. And trust me, it's loud. Next awesome mod is Superchargers. Okay, this is technically a more performance mod, but you can't ignore the sound. That supercharger whine is like a banshee living under your hood. Smash the throttle and suddenly you feel like you are in a Need for Speed game. Let's give some love to the rotary gang. If you are lucky enough to own a rotary, you can streetport or bridgeport your little Dorito engine. The reward? That iconic idol that makes every car nerd look at you. God, I want an FD so bad. In competition, yellow Mika. Just like in Initial D. Let's move on to EVs. Yeah, I know electric vehicles don't make noise, but you can download sound files that make your EV sound like an F1 car, a muscle car, or even a V12 Lambo. It's basically DLC for your car's soundtrack. No exhaust, no intake, just software mods and speakers trolling everyone around you. Kinda sad, right? But if you still want your car to be loud AF, these are the mods that actually bring the noise. Learn something? Subscribe or your neighbor will complain your car is too loud. You've been warned.